We just hit 500 subscribers on this channel, so a huge thanks to every person that hit that subscribe button. Hopefully, COVID provided, you guys will make it out to New Zealand, but I just wanted to mention that just a big thank you to everyone that supports the channel. Amazing news, very, very surprising news, which I was not expecting to hear just yet. Extensions have just been granted for all working holiday visa holders and SSE visa holders here in New Zealand for an extra 6 months. This applies to all visas expiring between the 21st of December 2021 and June 30th, 2022. The working holiday visa of my wife and I expires at the end of December, so we fall into this category, and now we can stick around a bit longer. And this doesn't come as a surprise given that New Zealand is not ready to open their borders at the end of this year. That's really the only way they were gonna not extend our visas, is they were able to open the borders and allow fresh working holiday visa holders to come in. So my wife and I are among the 8,500 people that will benefit from this free automatic extension. This will be the third time that our visas have been extended by default due to the border restrictions combined with the crippling deficit of labor New Zealand is facing, which the coming summer harvest season would normally rely on a combination of backpackers and migrant workers to work this high demand. Summer is around the corner, and horticulture and viticulture industries are in trouble. Even with this visa extension, there's still going to be huge labor shortages. Chris Fafoy made this announcement but stayed firm that this was a temporary solution to the current labor shortage, but long-term goals would move New Zealand to focus on upskilling, training nationals of New Zealand, Kiwis. So this article announcing the 6-month extension for working holiday visa holders was published by Stuff at 5 a.m. on October 12th, with an official statement published on the BEEHIVE website shortly after, so there's no need to question the credibility of this article. Unlike the last time visas were extended, the article leaked through the Indian Weekender, and who is the Indian Weekender? But we have it, it's on the BEEHIVE website, so it's official. It really surprised me to hear about the extension so far in advance. The past 2 times that our visas had gotten extended, it was announced 2 to 3 weeks prior to our visas expiring, very last minute. And unfortunately for most backpackers, they couldn't wait around longer. They had to sell their things, they had to book flights home, and then on their way to the airport, they found out the news that, surprise, your visa was actually extended, but too little too late. I think they learned from that. There were about 10,000 or so that were part of the extension renewal the last time. Now in this article, they mentioned 8,500, so despite the extension, they still lost 1,500 working holiday visa holders that either went to Australia, went home. So I think Chris Fafoy realized that the sooner you can do the extensions, the better. And the less likely you are to lose precious workers, precious laborers, precious fruit pickers, precious hospo bartenders, the sooner the better. And they definitely delivered on that. They made the announcement on the 12th of October, so that's great. Thanks for the advance notice. It's safe to say that New Zealand is not going to be reopening their borders by the end of this year. Otherwise, they wouldn't have done this initiative of extending our visas. It's looking like 2022, with the vaccination rollout being delayed in New Zealand. The country has been under much criticism for its slow rollout. I just got my 2nd dose yesterday on the 13th of October. So yes, needless to say, New Zealand is very much behind, but they will have to get on board with that. The whole zero COVID policy thing, I don't think it works when the borders are closed, but as soon as you reopen the borders, things are gonna be very different. But you definitely feel that there's mounting pressure to get people vaccinated. There's heaps of walk-in clinics around town, around Queenstown, all over the country really, that now it's not even appointment based. You just walk in, get vaccinated. They just want to get this thing done and over with so that they can move on to the next phase of getting Auckland open again. Auckland has been in lockdown for too long and Queenstown is suffering because of it, so I think they just want to get things going again. 2022 is looking to be the year that New Zealand will reopen its borders. I certainly hope so, because I'm pretty sure that most of my viewers on this channel are not even in New Zealand at the moment. You're probably just thinking about doing the working holiday visa here, but it's a waiting game right now. I don't even know back in Canada if you can apply for a working holiday visa in New Zealand at the moment. So maybe someone can answer that. Like, are there Canadians out there that already have granted New Zealand working holiday visa holders that are just waiting for the borders to open? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.